I'm Jessica Lombard, Associate Superintendent.
And I'm Superintendent John Berkey, and this is Huntley 158 Today.
How are you doing today, Dr. Berkey?
Well, I'm great. We are really into the swing of school as we're almost to September already.
I know. Can you believe it? It's just like the whole thing has all started over again and then back into a routine.
Yes, definitely.
Well, today, Dr. Berkey, we have some guests here from our Early Childhood Center, and so I would like to welcome them, but I know you wanted to.
Before we get into the adults.
Yeah, I know.
We have a really special guest. We have one of our early childhood students, Matthew. Matthew, welcome to the show today.
Hi, baby.
Hey. But Matthew, I got to really compliment you on your sweatshirt, though. I am so glad that you're a Cubs fan.
We win.
Cubs win. This guy's got it right.
I know. I'm not even a Cubs fan. I'm a Sox fan, but he might be pulling me in a little bit there.
Yeah, I understand he hangs out with Anthony Rizzo, so that's awesome. Well, thank you for coming, Matthew.
Well, we also have Sheryl Pauwels here, our Early Childhood Center preschool principal. And Sheryl, welcome. And why don't you, Sheryl, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background here in the district.
Sure. So, like you said, principal for the Early Childhood Center right now, and I've been in the district for 18 years. Taught fourth grade for several years, then became assistant principal in the district for many years before starting this position about 5 years ago.
Sheryl, if you could tell us a little bit about the Early Childhood Center and kind of the role it plays in District 158.
Absolutely. So the Early Childhood Center is located at Chesak Elementary, but it is its own school within a school. We have about 300 students, and we service students that are 3 to 5 years old prior to entering kindergarten. The program is district supported for all students to live within district boundaries, but it also is supported by some grants from the state of Illinois to service students that may be considered at risk prior to starting kindergarten, and also for students that may need special education services.
Well, it's really changed over the last few years, where it used to be more of a program in the district, but it really has become its own school with, you're its first official principal. Can you talk a little bit about how that's impacted the program to have its own school? And
Absolutely. We definitely have, and I've seen it within the staff and the students, have our own identity now. It is our own school, where, like you said before, it was just a program. We have 13 teachers, several related services, several paras that help out in the program. Our main entrance, our own playground that is fenced in, so we really can completely function within our own school.
Now, Mrs. Pauwels, the Early Childhood Center is not everything that it is just because of you. It takes a lot of other individuals to have created the Early Childhood Center into what it is today. And you brought a few guests with you. If you could go ahead and introduce them and the role that they play.
Absolutely. So I have two parents with us today. I have Mrs. Herrera, who has a son in our program right now, and also her daughter went through our program, Bianca, and we have Lorenzo right now. And then I also have Mrs. Erickson here, and Matthew is one of our students. So they came with us today as well.
Well, perfect. What I'd like, and that's great to have the different perspectives, is for each of you to tell us what is the one or a few of the things that are most special about the early childhood program, or how it's really helped. You guys can talk about that from the parents, and Sheryl, you as the principal.
So the best part about the program has been that this is a program that allows them to be in the classroom 5 days a week. They are in a classroom setting and with a curriculum that has been catered to their needs. Also, just the fact that I have busing to and from home. There's 2 different sessions that they offer. It really couldn't be any easier or more convenient for us to have them in the program.
Let's talk about you a little bit, and with your son Matthew, on what have you seen has been the impact that the program has had for you as a family?
So for us, Matthew is special needs, and to me, for our family, it has been so incredible just to see him grow in ways that we never imagined that he would even ever be able to grow. And it's not just a school to us. They truly are family to us. If Matthew's not there, they send us videos when he's in the hospital just to encourage him and motivate him and tell him that they miss him. And that means a lot for him, but it also means so much to us. And when he walks in those doors, he's greeted with hugs, and he gives hugs, and it truly is not just a school. They care about him and all of the other students so much it touches my heart so much just to see, with everything that we've been through, just how much we are loved by them.
Well, that's great to hear, and I really want to thank all of you for coming today, and Mrs. Pauwels, especially want to thank you and your staff. You all do a really phenomenal job with our Early Childhood Center, helping prepare students for school. So thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today. If there are future guests you'd like seen on the show or topics you'd like discussed, please reach out to us at our District 158 Facebook page or Twitter, #Ask158. Until next time.